Everyone who knows me thinks I'm well over the top. Yeah, we boarded out the loft, painted all the boards black, as you'll probably see from the video. Using Munson ring clips, just looks good. Bit of pride in the work, you know, if we're doing, it's a bit of a feature really. I noticed in the loft, but even when we move on from this house and someone comes to look and they look in the loft, they'll be like, oh, shit, yeah, fair play. They've actually taken some time with this. And that's what it's all about, really. I don't know everyone will say it, but we want to be the best. There's no doubt about it. And I think that comes from enjoying what we do and trying to do a bit better on every job, even if it's minimal things, just trying to do better on everything that we do. I like practical. I can't do sitting still for too long. But I think every tradesperson is the same, aren't they? They just don't want to sit still. And it's something different. Even every hour could be different. Every job is so different, and that's what I love about it. It's just something's different every day of the week. Every hour of the day is different. And the concept's the same, you just join in pipes or whatever, but it's not. It's something different all the time. We've got 5 vans, 7 employees. I think round here, Cornwall's a bit weird. Cornwall, Devon, a bit weird, mate. Everything's on directly times. So we said, well, if we answer the phone, get back to everyone and turn up when we say we're going to turn up, it just goes a long way with customers, really. In a little place like this, you can't get away with doing bad work. And unfortunately, yeah, you can do advertising and stuff, but you do want that constant repeat cycle of work as well from the same customers. And then when you do things like join Heat Geek, they're, oh, well, I want to know about that. I heard about it a couple of years ago, really, from a guy who did it, and he was like, oh, it's so hard, you'll never be able to do it. And I was like, oh, okay. Fast forward a few years, I was like, look, I feel like we're ready to really push into this, especially with the grant going up as well. It's definitely opened my eyes up to a whole different way of thinking, really, to be honest, with heating systems. It makes you realise how poorly designed most systems are. I think the process from, you get the content for the course and you have to pass it, of course. And then I think the follow-on process of, actually, you're not just going to become a heat geek because you've passed our training. You've actually got to have a competency interview and make sure you do know what you're doing. The follow-on process of, well, actually, for your first 3 minimum installs, it's going to be commissioned and signed off by another heat geek. So there is no, we'll do 1 good install and then we'll just slip, the standards will slip. That's not going to be the case. It has to be to the same standard on every install, which is what we want to be doing anyway. I think for our business-wise, even just the self-billing stuff is a game changer, because we're not having to generate invoices, it's already done for us, and we get a copy of the invoice, even that's brilliant. Obviously, we book the install with the customer. The stuff will turn up before 10:30 in the morning, guaranteed, and we don't have to get involved in any of it. So we turn up on site, have a coffee with the customer, and all the stuff will turn up and we can crack on. So yeah, it is really good. It's very streamlined, the processes are there to make you successful, really. The training will definitely open your eyes up and set you up for the rest of your career in the renewables world, really. Sorry, my phone's ringing.